name is Maddy. I'm a sophomore at Central and majoring in dietetics. Growing up, the spiritual life of my family was pretty inconsistent. My whole family is Catholic, and we went to church every Sunday, and then started going on holidays and lost interest and stopped going altogether. When I first had stomach inflammation from eating foods that I was allergic to that I hadn't known, I was in so much pain, constantly going to doctors and so much uncomfortable stuff. Just every day I felt like I didn't know how I was going to get to tomorrow. I just felt kind of alone and helpless, and only so much that I could do about it. And then when I had kidney stones separately, which is probably genetic, we found out I've had them 3 times, and it's the most painful, like worse than inflammation or anything you could ever think of. It's unbearable, and you can't even sit still. I was in the hospital in November with the last time recently. It was probably the most painful time of them I've had. Felt like I needed something else to help me because I couldn't do it by myself, and that was when God came in. When I first went in, of course in the ER you have to wait forever and ever, and I was in the hospital room throwing up like violently by myself, waiting for someone. My parents aren't over here, all my friends, it was a Friday night, are busy, and when I was laying down with IVs and stuff, I just felt, it's so hard to describe when you first encounter God. It's a crazy thing, but like a warm, redeeming, healing presence, and I felt like it was going to be okay. Within a week of being out of the hospital, I got a Bible and a journal and just looked up a plan online about how to start with the basics again, because it had been so long since I'd gone to church, and I liked it for a while but lost interest because I didn't know where to go with it and was trying to do it all on my own. So I walked into organic chemistry one day after stopping reading my Bible and sat next down to a girl that I had never seen and for half the quarter, and she started talking to me one day. Her name was Megan, and invited me to SALT, and that's when I first started going to church again. When I first went to SALT, the first Tuesday that she invited me, we just went alone together, and she was encouraging, but I still felt so just awkward and uncomfortable. And then I kept coming, probably a lot because of her, just encouraging me that it gets better and easier and less uncomfortable if you are interested in going. But Megan invited me to small group after we'd been going to SALT and church on Sundays, and my small group has definitely changed my life forever, and it was definitely such a thing that it's like the deepest way to work on your faith, and it's just been incredible to share it with other people and have people pray for you. There's so many things that I could say that he's doing for me, and things I learn every day, things I implement, and words I'll never forget and verses I think of all the time. But it's crazy to think that just from being in the hospital bed and encountering him for the first real time, I would say, to now what it's become, I'm just excited to see where it goes.